Hey, it's time for Coffee Talk, and Coffee Talk, of course, is the thing that I do where I just sit here and I drink coffee and I talk to the camera, and it's not awkward at all. And see, Andrea got new coffee. It's not horrible. I'm not going to tell you exactly what brand it is because they're not sponsoring me, so why should I sponsor them? But it's the stuff that looks like this. Okay, comes in this kind of a container, so you can kind of guess what it is. And you know, I'm not. Look, my girlfriend might beg to differ, but I'm not a coffee snob. Okay, I mean, yes, I was sort of training to become a barista, so I'm kind of obligated to know what good coffee tastes like. This brand that we have now is not like what you would call gourmet coffee. I mean, this is just like regular grocery store stuff. What I do know is that it's not Walmart brand, which means it actually has taste, and I enjoy it. So, here's to another drink of actually decent coffee. And kudos to her for buying it, because I was too lazy to get my ass out there and do it. Anyway, so I just got back from skating. I went ice skating, and it felt good, it felt fun, but of course, you know, the problem with ice skating is I don't own a pair of ice skates, so I am more or less at the mercy of rental skates. And rental skates, really, it's a crapshoot, right? You're either gonna get skates that are good, or you're gonna get skates that are bad, and today, I got skates that were a little more on the bad end of the spectrum, because they kept doing this, and I couldn't get them to stay up like this. Like, as long as they were super tight, they'd be good, but they kept doing this, and I don't know what you call that part on like the front, outside of your chin, that muscle there, but that was burning the entire time. It hurt a lot. I'd stop, I'd adjust them, and I'd take off, and I'd be good, and then I'd get a couple of circuits around, and I'd be back on the sideline readjusting my skates, because I mean, I'm just kind of spoiled by the fact that I have decent rollerblades, and when I go rollerblading, they're mine, so I don't have to worry about them being like abused by other people. They're my skates, and I treat them well, and they are reliable, and they don't hurt my feet when I use them, which is a plus, a huge plus, because if it's not comfortable, you're not going to keep doing it. Simple. So anyway, it's kind of like coffee. If it's not good, you're not going to drink it. Speaking of coffee, I've decided to try, this is my second time trying this. The first time I tried it, I wasn't really convinced, but because I'm on a ketogenic diet, and what a ketogenic diet is basically no carbs, no sugar. It puts your liver in a state of ketosis where it's making these ketoids that go out and they hunt down fat, because they're not getting carbs, because carbohydrate is energy, it's simple sugar. They hunt, you know, and they go out and they're like, oh, we're starving, we're gonna die, where do we get food from? And they see all this blob of fat, and they're like, oh, this looks good, let's eat this. And they eat the fat, right? So you get skinny, it's cool. So what I did was I came across this stuff called Bulletproof coffee, and basically what you do is you take, this is gross, 2 teaspoons of butter, and you put it into the coffee and you blend it. So I'm giving Bulletproof coffee a try. Brewed up a cup of, you know, this stuff, and added 2 teaspoons of butter just like you're supposed to, and I made this nice creamy taste to it. It doesn't taste buttery, it just tastes like coffee, which is good. It actually takes the edge off a little bit, so it doesn't taste as harsh. It's not bad. It tastes pretty good to me. I mean, but I'm gonna give it a try for a week and see what happens. Anyway, I'm gonna cut this one short because Andrea just walked in, and that's why the dog was going nuts a few seconds ago. But anyway, we might go out for a little skate sesh. It's not too bad out. It's like 40 something. I'll see what she's up to, but if we do, I might have some footage to put in here.
Hey, SkateChatters!